guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm gonna give you guys a scale update, let you guys know how I'm doing, and it's an exciting one. So stay tuned. Also, if you're just starting your journey or you're restarting or resetting or whatever it is, I am going to be sharing 4 mistakes that I made that I don't want you to make. So let's get into it now. Alright guys, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm the incredible shrinking Steffi. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, be a part of my journey, and allow me to be a part of yours. I have lost over 170 pounds from my highest weight, and I have dealt with food addiction, obesity, the struggles, the works, ever since I was a little girl. And so I started this YouTube channel 5 years ago to hold myself accountable, but also to inspire others to get healthy with me. I share the real truth of a weight loss journey, so if that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, I have a support group on Facebook, The Shrinkables, so come join us over there. Follow me on social media. All of that is down below. All right, guys, so before we get into the mistakes that I don't want you to make, let's talk about this week and my weigh-in. So last week I weighed in. I was 202.5, I believe, maybe 202.3. Either way, I was 202. So close to Wonderland, so close. And if you don't know what Wonderland is, it's the 100s. If your weight starts with a 1, you are in Wonderland. It's a good place to be. It's a healthy place to be for a lot of us. Not everyone. A lot of us. So that has been my goal. I wanted to reach Wonderland by October 13th because that was when I had my excess skin removal surgery scheduled. If you didn't catch my last video, unfortunately, I had to postpone that for financial reasons, but I plan on getting it next year. But I did have a goal of Wonderland before that, and every single month this year, I have reached my goal. Never before has that happened because I always yo-yoed. I was always up and down, up and down, up and down. So I wasn't consistent, which means I wasn't hitting my goals on time. And this year, after changing my lifestyle, I have hit my goal every single month. And it was my goal to lose 4 pounds a month. I felt like that was a good average. And I was thinking maybe some months I wouldn't hit it. Some months maybe I would lose a little bit more. But I hit that goal every single month. I am so proud of myself for that because I never gave up. All right, guys. So I stepped on the scale. I got my new weigh-in. I'm in Wonderland, 198.9. Oh, it feels amazing. It feels absolutely amazing because for the first time in my entire life, when it comes to a weight loss journey, I feel like I am finally living. I'm finally living and it feels fantastic. So hit Wonderland, hit my goal early. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked about that. I'm just gonna keep going. Keep running. I'm never gonna stop. So let's go. Run with me. Don't stay back there. Run with me. Let's go. Now I know this weight loss journey, this life is so much more than just that number on the scale, but it's so fun, right? It's so fun to celebrate those scale victories as well, but don't let it distract you. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it throw you into reverse. I weigh myself every single morning and I have for this entire time. And so I do like to see that number every day. However, I have been trying to retrain my brain this year in really connecting with myself, not the number on that scale. So if you struggle with a scale addiction as well, I totally get it. Totally get it. But you're so much more. Your journey is so much more than that number on the scale. And sometimes it doesn't even tell you the truth. So why are we listening to it? So I'm in Wonderland, super, super excited. Let's keep going. All right, guys, so let's get into the 4 mistakes that I made that I don't want you to make. Mistake number 1, take before pictures. Oh, I regret it. Now, I have some before pictures from when I was at my highest weight, but 5 years ago when I started this YouTube channel, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I didn't take more before pictures. I was so used to hiding. I was so used to hiding my body, cropping myself out of pictures, resizing the picture so it doesn't show my bottom half, like things like that. And so I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything to go by as far as a before picture because I got rid of them all. Don't make that mistake. You will want before pictures. Even if you don't want to show anybody, hide them, lock them up in your safe. Just take them. Take before pictures because you will want to compare. Seeing is believing, guys. Mistake number 2, a lack of self-awareness. I wasn't really paying attention to what my body actually needed. I didn't understand what would fuel me, nourish me, or give me energy. I was basically going in blind, just praying that this was going to work, without really listening to my body or learning how to care for it properly. I went years like that. And because of that, I kept spinning in circles instead of moving forward. And it took me way too long, guys. It took me way too long. But that is why this whole thing stopped working for me, because I was different. I had changed and I didn't have a plan. I didn't know what I was putting in my body. I didn't know what I was consuming every day. But once I started paying attention, it changed everything for me. It took me 4.5 years to get there. I don't want it to take you that long. Self-awareness is huge. The moment I started paying attention, like how food made me feel, what gave me energy, what left me drained, that is when everything truly started to change. All right, mistake number 3. Focus on protein, not carbs. My go-to lifestyle when it came to losing weight was always a low-carb lifestyle. It was Atkins, then it was keto, then it was low carb, then back to keto, then low carb. Like, it has always just been my focus on carbs. And I am not against keto. I am not against the low-carb lifestyle. I love it. I love the foods. However, keto is very, very, very restrictive. And as someone with a sugar addiction, it was just bad news for me. And it took me way too long to figure that out. If you want to continue a low-carb lifestyle, by all means, continue it. But focus on protein, not carbs. Focus on protein. I did not do that in the beginning. Like I said, I had no self-awareness. I didn't even really know what I was doing. And so my focus was wrong. I wasn't focusing on the right things. What I changed this year is working. I have had a lot of success this year. And that was one of them. I changed my focus to protein and a calorie deficit. I stopped worrying about the carbs, and it was absolutely freeing because not only did my body respond in a physical way, but mentally, it cleared all of that junk out of my head. The food noise, the mental chatter, the exhaustion. Once I changed my focus, I started focusing on the right things. It changed the game for me. So I highly recommend focus on protein. Focus on getting at least 100 grams of protein in every single day. And everything else, just make healthy choices the majority of the time. You're not going to be perfect, but you can definitely be consistent. All right, guys, so mistake number 4. Let go of whatever is holding you back. Oh, this is huge. So I want you to think about your life right now. Is there something in your life that is weighing you down? It's holding you back. You know it's not healthy, but you're having a really hard time giving it up because it feels so comfortable for you in the most uncomfortable way. It feels so comfortable. It's familiar and it's a habit and it's something that we've been doing for so long. So if there's something in your life right now that you're having a hard time saying, I'll give that up, that's an area you really, really, really need to focus on. For me, that was alcohol. I should have quit drinking so long ago. And I felt like God was telling me for years, stop drinking, stop drinking. It was a habit that I had developed and it just kept progressing and it turned into something just so unhealthy. And I wouldn't classify myself as an alcoholic. However, I certainly know how to abuse it. I will tell you that right now. And at the beginning of the year, I said, okay, I reached my breaking point. You know, I have to give this up. This is holding me back from the person that I am meant to be. Why am I hanging on to it? I have to let it go. And as hard as that was, because that was my escape. That was what I ran to feel something else other than stress and pain or whatever it was that I was going through. I can't believe the difference that I feel this year. I am treating my body with so much more respect and love, what it deserves. Finally, I feel like I'm treating my body the right way. Because even when I was losing weight and I was seeing success, I still wasn't treating my body the right way. I was restricting it. I was starving it. I was still holding on to alcohol and that escape, literally poisoning my body. So it was when I completely changed the way that I look at myself and my life. You know, what am I doing? What is holding me back right now? And it's hard. It is so hard to give things up that you desperately want to hang on to. But I'm telling you, it's crucial. You want to be successful? You want to get healthy? You want to stay consistent and you want to keep that weight off? Get rid of whatever is holding you back right now. And if you're unsure of what that is, pray about it. Because God will reveal that to you and He will help you through it. All right, guys, those are 4 mistakes that I made that I don't want you to make. If you found any value in this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and join my support group on Facebook. I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye, guys.